So it's 2026, February 9th at midnight, and I just watched, a little bit of the sports clips of the football game. But of course, the halftime show was the big deal. I was gonna watch it, but then I ended up just falling asleep because I worked a full day today. I'm tired, and so I just crashed out. And next thing I did, I woke up and said, "What's the score of the game?" They're like, "It's over." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I guess not." So, I did what any of us will do, and probably will do tomorrow if you haven't done it already. I turned on the Turning Point USA halftime show, watched or I skimmed through the Kid Rock, you know, show and stuff, and it was okay, I guess. But then I saw the Bad Bunny and saw some of the highlights to that one, and the flag thing really gets me. I'll be honest with you. I just didn't like the idea that all these other countries' flags are here in an American show. It's like, just call it a world show, at this point. And that's something that really I would like to have a discussion about with you guys is the idea of what is America and what is the world. For example, Walmart is a good American company. Well, except the idea is that there are more Walmarts outside of the country than there are inside of America now. So, is it really still an American company or is it a world company now? And can we have the differences, and stuff like that. Again, it's just change. I know. Again, 50 years ago, we probably never thought about this. They may not have ever thought about this. I don't know. It's not it's not an anti company thing. It's just more of having a discussion. But what really also got me about the Bad Bunny show, yes, he did pretty much only speak Spanish in that show, and it was like, okay, and in America, which is predominantly English, I know they hate that, but and I say they, it seems like everybody who doesn't wish to assimilate hates the idea that we speak English in this country, and it's seen as a taking down the patriarchy of the white man to speak a foreign language. I don't get it, but okay. I went over to Europe. They speak multiple languages. It's not a language issue, it's an attitude issue. But I was starting to ask this question in my head. The old, I think it's an African proverb saying, you know, the child who is rejected by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. And I thought to myself, but they're already burning it down. It's like, I would love to reject society and wait for it to change. That John Mayer song now pops in my head, waiting for the world to change. But it's like, but they're already burning it down. That's the catch. It's not even like, I can be rejected by society and then do that. It's like, no, they're already doing that. It's already a controlled burn, if you will. And it's like, now what's left, And that's what I think about when I think about building something. Again, is just what can you build in today's world? I see all the time, dating is ridiculous videos and stuff like that. And I honestly look and go, well, because what do you date for? I date for marriage. Okay. What does that look like? Uh, Me being bossed around by my wife and having children and giving them, I guess, electronics, And is that really what you consider marriage? And that's kind of it. There are just so many things right now that we're trying to build that doesn't seem to have a structure, an underlying structure behind it. And that's kind of the what I see as the big issue in today's society is just, again, what is the structure? I don't really have an answer for that in this video because, again, it's different for everyone, we think, and I have no objection to that. Other than it's like, okay, then how are we as a village going to build something? Um, and that I can build something and no one cares about. You could build something no one cares about. But it's only when we actually care about each other that maybe we could build something together. But that's for another time. But anyway, I want to know what your comments below. What do you think as a society today we can actually build productively? I want to be productive. I want to be, you know, building something as opposed to destroying something. I hate that attitude, the whole, I wish I could believe on the ICE thing that this was really about the love of the immigrants. I really do. But it just seems like there's just, and it could be just the way it's presented to me, but it seems like there's more anti-American ICE government agencies than it is truly loving the people. I don't know. That's just how I take it. Maybe that's just how the story is told to me. That's how I take it, and that's how. Yeah. But yeah, what can we build? Let me know in the comments below.